Carolina Cowboys, a slim advantage at the moment, and they now send out their young phenom. Clay Guyton traded to this team, and he has done nothing but impress since becoming a Carolina Cowboy. He can increase their advantage aboard Hoobastank.
Guys, he's documented it all season long, the idea of riding in Las Vegas since he was a very, very young man. He grew up in Junior Bull riding there in North Carolina, idolizing guys like J.B. Mooney, Jerome Davis, who now he gets to call coach. This is the moment that he has waited for his entire life, to be in the bright lights of Las Vegas, and so far, he's risen to the occasion.
Well, a lot like the guy he once idolized, Clay Guyton makes it look just as easy as JB did in his heyday. That is another score. We didn't hear the audible designator, but Guyton knew at about 10 seconds, oh yeah, I can reach down and get my rope.
You can tell it. There's that confidence, that swagger that Clay Guyton. I mean, he just took his rap, slid up there, said, give him to me, let me show you how it's done.
Clay, you talked about it. You've dreamed of being in this building, being in this city. Looks like you're right at home.
I've been living for this my whole life. This is what I've been waiting for. When I was walking up that hallway today, I almost got a little emotional. It means a lot to me to be here, and I've been wanting to carry a world champion buckle out here since I was little. So we're gonna get that done today.
One step closer to maybe making that dream become a reality. Good luck.
Thank you.
Worth 87.5 on the other side. Let's go. Keyshawn Whitehorse on the final ride, tied the game, sends us into extra innings, and Clay Guyton will start us off. First tie break, as I mentioned before the break. We've got that covered, one extra out per team. If we're still tied after they ride, it's gonna be based on buck-off time. And then if it's tied again, Cord, it's going to be the higher seed advancing, and that's Arizona.
Yeah, that's the other thing about it is I don't think we're able to get to the third one right there. These guys got to just step up and do their job. And you talk about the veteran in Luciano, one of the hottest guys going, Clay Guyton on both sides. It all coming down to one bull.
Well, it's interesting, right? Both of these teams very similar. They're balanced between their veterans and their young phenoms. Carolina going with the young phenom, Arizona going with one of their veterans. Guyton facing Milestone. This bull has been ridden the last 4 times he's left the chute. His mom, Brandy, can barely watch. Clay Guyton continues his run in perfection. He is now ridden 4 out of 4 this weekend. And Carolina is looking good.
You know, in the last interview, he talked about he'd been dreaming of it since he was 10 years old. When he heard what the draw was that Carolina had, I seen the excitement and the thumbs up. I knew this was going to happen.
It's worth 88 points. And that means Luciano De Castro has his work cut out for him.
Oh, watch this again. Hey, this bull is going overdrive real fast right there. You can tell he got the seat and ride good. 8 seconds. He just wanted to show the rest of the guys, I got it, guys.
Clay, as soon as you found out what bull that was, I don't know that there's ever been anybody more excited in this city than you were.
I didn't care what bull it was. I wanted to get on. It could have been any bull in this world, and I told Jerome I was meant for a job. I truly felt like I was today, and we're ready to go win a world title.
Great ride.
Thank you.
You can see the calm intensity in his stare at Matt. But 0 does not win it for you. And Carolina keeps the dream alive.
Coach Jerome Davis is going to work already alongside Robson Palermo. They're talking strategy. Unconventional, but still get the win.
Yes, sir. You know, I'm just proud the way these guys keep stepping up. And Clay G got it done for us, and we got one more to go.
Oh, that one hurt worse than any others.
And Clay Guyton's reaction after that buck-off. And for Arizona, this loss is going to sting for a while. Will he go a perfect 5 for 5 on the weekend, facing El Chapo, but most importantly, his team's 22 points behind. Go ahead and write it in pen. Guyton the Great. A perfect weekend when his team needed it. 5 for 5, and Carolina's back in the lead. 86 3/4.
Oh, when you need to do it, and you got to do it, throw it to Clay Guyton. Look at this ball, change up, not the same thing. Right here at 8 seconds, he says, no matter what, I'm going to hold my hand up. I will take the punch. I'll hit the ground, take the chances for my team.
Hey, his mom, Brandy, got the seat upgrade. She's right on the rail. Much better view from there.
5 for 5, perfect in Vegas, and now the champs.
Man, this is what I live for right here. I wanted to be here my whole life, and might as well make it count, so I couldn't be any more blessed to get this group of guys. It means a lot to me.
One more to go. What do you think of this one?
Fixing to close it out with a bang.
They can finally release the emotion. They are not going to stop the hugging, the smiling, and probably the crying for a few days. We are going to be back with the buckle, the champagne, and the official celebration. We bring up, without question, the impact player for Carolina this season, the new acquisition, Clay Guyton.
Yeah, new acquisition that made a big difference for Carolina. You know, it filled a big spot right there. You see the MVP race fourth, 22 for 31, and those are not easy bulls. You know, guys like us that followed him every week, there's a lot of tough bulls he took off the list.
Cord, I don't know about you, but I was watching Matt and Kate on the pre-show. John Crimber, who has tonight off, he said this was what he was looking most forward to, watching this matchup.
That's it. When you got the number one guy in the MVP race, there's 60-something matchups already, and this is the one that he picks out. We all want to watch.
Clay Guyton. And there's John, his good buddy. He'll be posting the video soon. Guyton gets the third for Carolina. They move a bull ahead.
Wow. I'm like Guyton right there. You know, we talked about the riding percentage he had right there, what he's bringing to Carolina. It's not riding a bull. He's not riding an easy bull, not an 85. This is one of the toughest ones in the pen, and Clay Guyton just took him off the list.
Yeah, and as I read the score of 83 3/4, right, it just doesn't seem like the score does that ride justice.
Clay, talk about that emotion.
Man, I've been waiting to ride in this arena ever since 2016 when I watched Cooper Davis carry a gold buckle out of it. Man, I've been excited all week, and I knew I had the tough one. I had to step up today, and I did. Man, we're excited.
What a ride.
Thank you.
He is not going to stop smiling even after he goes to bed. Clay Guyton with his shot, a board cherry shot.
Yeah, this is another one of those young bulls that Eli Flynn's got a little group of them coming up, and they have been firing and bucking.
You know, guys, we've chronicled it in depth time and time again about Clay Guyton's start to his PBR Team Series career. However, I think everybody involved right now knew that this is the home where he belonged. Coach, Jerome Davis knew that they wanted to bring this kid back home to Carolina and be a part of the Carolina Cowboys. He, along with Austin Dillon, they did what needed to be done to get this young man on their roster. But more importantly, they have put a lot of pressure on Clay Guyton throughout this season. And even bigger than that, he has risen to the occasion. In a 0-0 game right now, they're looking for him to do that again.
There's his mom, Brandy. I go back to when he had that walk-off win in Greensboro, right? And I got a chance to speak with her and a lot of his relatives in the parking lot afterwards. She was levitating above the asphalt, still feeling so good about that one. But now in Vegas, Guyton trying to make his team levitate. Just enough. Clay Guyton has gotten Carolina on the board. They're stepping up, and then they're stepping up.
He did it right there. This is a big battle. You look at the perfect game last night. If you're going to have a perfect game, somebody has to slay the dragon. Clay Guyton did that last night. You talk about riding until your head hits the ground twice. That's what Clay Guyton did just right there.
It's worth 87 and a half. And Carolina, with 2 more to go, hopes that's the spark that lights the fire. Once the arena's clear, Austin will get their chance to answer.
Clay Guyton, big ride right there. Your team needed it. How do you keep stepping up when they need you the most?
Oh, you know, this is what I live for right here. I've been, like I said last night, for the last 10 years, I've been wanting to tie my hand to one at T-Mobile Arena. Now that I'm getting a chance to, I can't waste it. So I'm going to put that effort out every time, and that way we can carry that buckle out here tomorrow.
Now that you're here, looks good. Good luck.
Thank you.
Talk about all those gold buckles of the past. There's one in here that is getting his first gold buckle, and that is North Carolina's own Clay Guyton, first time in the winner's circle. How's the emotions?
Man, this means the world to me. I got my family over here, and to not only win the world title as a team, to win the MVP of the weekend, it means the world to me. And I couldn't have asked for a better group of guys to do it with this season. I mean, we had our ups and downs, but we came together and did it when it counted the most, and that's why we're the champs.